Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about, are we going to see a player reach 120 points this year? Because offense is way up in the NHL this year. There's been a lot more scoring, a lot more point per game players, and we haven't seen a player reach 120 points in a season since 2006-2007, when Sidney Crosby had 120 points. And since then, there's been 100-point scorers, although not that many, but no one's reached 120. Like even now, especially, even 100-point seasons are very, very rare. Usually, only one or two players a season does it. Sometimes we've had seasons recently where no one's done it, and then I think it was 2014, 2015. No one even came close. The league leader in points had 87. So recently, offense has been really hard to come by, and 120-point season seemed way out of the question. And even 100-point seasons were only one person doing it. But offense is back up this year. Guys are really putting the puck in the net and picking up points. So I think this year we do see a 120-point player. But who's it going to be? Well, there are three players right now on pace for 120 or more points. Steven Stamkos, who has 36 points through 23 games so far, he's on pace for 128. Nikita Kucherov, his line mate and teammate, he has 34 points through 23 games. He's on pace for 121 points. And Johnny Gaudreau in Calgary, he has 34 points in 23 games, is on pace for 121 as well. So that's three guys who are on pace for 120-point seasons. I don't know if all three of them can do it. I think Stamkos has the best chance just because of... They're all elite players, but Stamkos is... at one point Stamkos was up there with Crosby and Ovechkin and guys like that who really were in a league of their own, and Stamkos was right there with them. But then he's had, the last few years, he's had injury trouble, he's missed a lot of time, and his name has kind of fallen off of that top tier player, but he's still an extremely good hockey player, and so far he's been healthy this season, so I think Stamkos can absolutely do it. Kucherov, I don't know if he can reach 120. I think he absolutely is a 100-point scorer this year. I think he's easily a 50-goal scorer this year. I don't know if he scores, let's say he scores 52 goals. So he's going to need almost 70 assists along with that to get to 120. Would need 68. I don't know if he does that. I think he's more of a guy who you see finish the year with like 52 goals, 55 assists, and that's 107 points. I think that's what you're going to get from Kucherov. Gaudreau, I think also he also has a chance to get to 120. Gaudreau and Stamkos can pick up assists even just as easily, if not more easily, than they can pick up goals. Whereas Kucherov is more of a sniper goal scorer type, so a lot of his points are going to come from goals. Stamkos could pick up 75, 80 assists. Gaudreau could pick up 75, 80 assists. I don't think you're going to see that from Kucherov. I think he's more of you're going to see him with more Alex Ovechkin type numbers, where it's like the same number of goals as assists, or maybe even more goals than assists, or just slightly more assists. Whereas these guys, Stamkos, you could get 40 goals and 80 assists, and there's your 120 points. But so I think Stamkos does it this year. Johnny Gaudreau, I'm a little more. He certainly can do it. I don't know if he does. And Kucherov, I don't think ends up with 120. I think he ends up around 110-ish, somewhere around there. But still, offense is way up, and these three especially are having fantastic seasons. But I mean, there's over 30 players right now with scoring at a better than point per game rate. Obviously, health is a huge thing in all of this. For anyone to get to 120 points, they basically need to play 82 games. I mean, no less than 80. If they play less than 80, they're just not gonna. They won't have enough time to get there. But yeah, that's just what I think. I think Stamkos does it. I think Stamkos, assuming he stays healthy and really, really hoping he stays healthy, I think he gets to 120 this year. And that would be the first time in over 10 years that anyone's reached 120 points. And it's good to see scoring up the way it is. It makes the game more exciting. It makes the game better when guys are putting the puck in the net. And, it's good to see. So, good luck to those, those guys. Maybe someone else who's not on pace for 120 right now comes out and ends up, going on a run and getting to maybe 120. But that's going to be tough at this point. But Stamkos certainly has a shot. Gaudreau and Kucherov have shots. I think Gaudreau is more likely to do it than Kuch. But nonetheless, they all have a chance. They're all on pace for it right now. So hopefully we see a 120-point season this year from somebody. So like, comment, share, subscribe, follow. Thank you very much for watching. Talk to you guys soon.